The Cardinals lost a tough one in game one with Miles on the mound. Game two, they're going to put their Cy Young winner up in hopes of evening up the series. You'd hate to go to Philly down 0-2, where they just need one game to end your playoff run. But you couldn't ask for a better situation for the Cardinals. Miles has been great, but wire to wire, this guy has been the best pitcher in baseball. Sub 2 ERA, 20-5, sub 1 whip, as many Ks. That might not help against Phillies, who hit the ball really well. And you can see inning number one into trouble. Speaking of trouble, Schwarber. Oof. Close to making it a 3-0 game. Big break there. Thank you, Wynn, for keeping that ball in. And then Reese up next. Grounds out to Edman. So Jordan, really rough first inning, but able to survive and come out of it without giving up a run. Ranger on the mound for Philly. See, nasty ERA, 4.77, 1.4 whip. Cardinals love hitting lefties. Arenado showing that right away. One to deep center. That's not going to get out, but that will be a double. Cardinals in business early on. Next up, Carp. Singles off the lefty, but Arenado's lack of speed. It's got to stay at third. So runners on first and third. Wilson Contreras, 1-2 count. Strikes out looking. I don't think those guys agree. Unfortunate end to the inning, but it is still scoreless. 0-0. Top of the second, after a Castellanos double, Brendan Rodgers, the other big lineup acquisition for this team. He goes yard, 2-run home run, his first of the postseason. Philly up 2-0. St. Louis starting to feel a little nervous now. Can't help it. Montgomery not pitching well. Struggling again, you see in this inning. But Bryce, thankfully just enough space over there in foul territory. 2-0. Bottom of the fourth. Ranger cruising. Well, he cruised that pitch there. Nolan Arenado going deep, cutting into the lead. 2-1. Nolan, the lefty killer, 428 feet, his first home run of the postseason and the needed one. One for St. Louis. You see bases loaded. Carlson, chopper to short. Turner, slow transition. Carlson just beats it out. The game is tied. The inning continues. Tyler O'Neill up, first and third. Strikes out swinging. Seen that a lot this year, but hey, St. Louis puts up 2 and ties it. So going to the fifth, it is now 2-2. Love to see it. Big strikeout there also for Ranger. He had a few in this game. You can see though, through 4 innings, Philly with 7 hits. And it doesn't get better. You see in the fifth. Again, Brendan Rodgers coming up big. Montgomery coming up really small. 2-run double. Philly up 4-2. Bottom of the fifth, Nolan going deep to center. That looks like it's not gone. Cedric Mullins with his bat, with his glove, becoming quite the pain in the ass for the Cardinals right now. Nolan robbed of an opportunity to tie the game as he perfectly ran, perfectly caught. Not much you can do about it. But what is lost in all this was a sac fly. So Goldie did score. 4-3 St. Louis. Just could have been 4-4. Newbar, lefty in the next inning. Newbar going yard. 4-4. The game is tied once again, so the Cardinals trying to stay in this game. Bottom of the ninth, Tommy Edman. K's. See, it's still 4-4. We're going to extras. Ryan Helsley in the 12th. First batter, and he goes yard. Reese First home run of the postseason. Later in the inning, Cedric Mullins again. 2-run home run into the bullpen. Makes it 7-4. His third of the postseason, his second against the Cardinals. Edman grounding out to end the bottom half of the inning. Philly in 12 innings victorious. So they go up 2-0. The Cardinals in a world of hurt. Their backs are officially against the wall. 16 hits for the Phillies. Bohm and Reese with 3 apiece, but none bigger than Reese's tie-breaking home run in the 12th. Mullins, 2-run home run as well, obviously huge. Suarez, 3 runs allowed over 4 and a third. The big thing, though, is you see after inning 7, no hits for St. Louis. You know, St. Louis 6 hits. Carp and Nolan both with 2. Montgomery really struggled. 10 hits, 4 runs allowed over 4 and 2/3, and 2 walks. Man, Miles pitched really well in those first 3 innings, but after that, both starters and both dominant starters failed to get the job done. Speaking of the job done, the Dodgers, 2 scored in the bottom of the 9th to avoid going down 2-0, so they avoid the Cardinal fate. They even up the series at 1. Joe blowing the save. Gallen, great effort. 1 run allowed over 7 innings. Tough. For the Dodgers, Freeman 2 hits. Taylor 2 hits. None bigger than Mr. Muncy, though. 2-run home run to walk it off in the bottom of the 9th. And the Dodgers even up the series at 1. The American League, their series are just getting started. Man, the Angels 13-3 over the Guardians. Ohtani, Walsh, Rendon, and Nick all going yard. Trout drove in 5, had a triple. Ohtani, great pitching and 2 stolen bases, doing it all. For Cleveland, 8 hits. Jimenez with 3. Kwan and Bell with 2. Bieber gets the loss. 7 Ks. But 4 runs and 5 hits allowed over 5 innings. So Cleveland goes down 1-0 at home. Someone wants to win at home here. Thank you, Yankees. First team to win at home this postseason, or at least this round. 8-4 winners over Toronto. Merrifield going deep. Vlad driving in 2. Manoah, no decision. 4 runs allowed over 5 innings. Sember gets the loss. The Yankees, 14 hits. Trevino with 4. Stanton with 3. Rizzo driving in 4. Trevino driving in 2. Rodon, not particularly bad, but not great either. But at the end of the day, the Yankees get the win. Go up 1-0. Cardinals, though, backs against the wall. Is this going to be a short postseason? I guess we'll see in the next game. They've got to win Game 3.